Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. And it's 1-1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. The pitch. Foul ball there.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
A changeup missing. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 up, 1 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now here is number 6. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Yeah, just 1 home run from him over his last 10 games. So, he's looking to ramp up his production, get it going, get some loud contact. And with this guy hitting in the middle of the lineup, he expects more out of himself, as does his team. So right here, he's got to make an adjustment, get things going. He needs to just find some barrels.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases, His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and our pitcher tonight, Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Glasnow ready and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in 1 season, but he's done it his entire career, And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
In the dirt, and that is ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Braves go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore.
Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Sends it to first, and Betts is set down.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Lopez, in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. First pitch just misses. And another ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering upstairs. That's in there.
Helpful.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw safe. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That misses the zone.
Down.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3. Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And ball four, two aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lopez fires. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
And that one almost hit him. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a base hit. Conforto around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Here's the second baseman. Fought off foul. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Matt Olson. Glasnow back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Muncy fires over to first. And Olson is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So here's Riley now.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. And that skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's outside. It's 2-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
2 outs, base is empty. Jurickson Profar will hit next. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. In the air, left field, down the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in Atlanta, here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a curve is down and in.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And takes low for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one's gone. So he goes yard to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now it's Mookie Betts and a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Mookie retired, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He walked and came around.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar in position. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Just missed.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So here's Murphy now.
What you know? Call me the GOAT with that Ali glow. Stack quo, real dope, baby God, you on quote. I'm the man with that emphasis. Dollars from the businesses. My queen got a life of its own. Photosynthesis. And your synthesis.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped, but foul. Albies on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. One, two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Orlando Arcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
On the ground to first, could be two. There's one.
Out.
On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves nothing.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in goal
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swung on, belted. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He reached out a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses. 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. RBI single his last time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And
That's
downstairs. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Harris takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty.
Ball that time.
Fastball for a strike. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Harris stands at first with one out. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here is Austin Riley. Check swing, called strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 outs. Fouled off left side. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 0-1. Albies over to first in time. And Freeman is retired.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Number 6 in the box again. Takes a strike. And that misses. And a count even 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ohtani at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Glasnow back to work. Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. The Braves down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
High fly ball out into left center field. Edman sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Muncy to hit. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Harris ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 2 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a swing and a miss there.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Turns and fires to Betts. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bummer deals, and that is low for ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a foul out of play. Betts over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's
One
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that eats him up. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Michael Conforto will climb in. That one's in there. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
This one
2
in
strikes.
the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Here's Orlando Arcia. Off the mark there. 1-0.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
And on the
One ball,
mound, you know
2 strikes.
confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nope.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
is downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Acuna now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
1 down, base is empty. And that one missing low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Headed towards the corner. Conforto on his way over. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. That one blasted deep to right. Conforto ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
My temper short for the nonsense. I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching. But I don't want no.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one pulled foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Now batting is second fielder Tommy Edmonds.
That misses,
Ball 1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Hassan.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the corner. Foul ball there. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. The 1-2. And delivers outside. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Late Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips also getting ready. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Got him. Strikeout number 8. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glasnow. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Late Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty, one away. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez grabs it on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's been a great free agent side. And fires in a fastball at 95. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next pitch is outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive. And the inning is over. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well, one-run game. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Jimenez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And there's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
On the ground, Arcia tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering is down low.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Way
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. On the ground, right side, Albies gets it to first, and Hernandez is out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 4-3 game.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Phillips. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That one at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Sets him down looking. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Two outs, runner at first. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate, 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off. He was late. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. That's the inning.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Breaking ball misses down and away. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bryce Elder getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Waldrop warming up as well. And another ball. And there's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Michael Conforto. And that's in there for strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's too low. And 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And next for LA, Tommy Edman. In there for strike one. And ball one. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Just missed. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just off the outside edge, and now it's 3-2. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So they're down to their final out. Here comes Austin Riley. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one misses up and in, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Slice to right, and no one can get there. Around second is Riley. Around third. Relay throw home. Tag. Got it. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
When I first met you, baby, everything I wasn't any battle, gonna shed all blue eyes and brown hair. How could I resist the color of your stare? Doesn't compare. Times were better when I still lived. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around.
now.